special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Athletics are brought to you by Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Zander Auto Parts, Bank West, All Around Graphics, Weatherall Roofing, Faith Lutheran Church, and Billion Financial.
Jost trying to get one forward for Davis. Davis in the shot, and that one goes through. How about that for offense? Avery Davis scores, and it's 1-0 for Pierre.
And also brought to you by the Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Birding Electric, Slumberland Furniture, Kruger Contracting, B&B Equipment, Bridget M Photography, Edward Jones Financial, Dakota Sprinkler, and Sioux Nation.
Empty backfield again. Keenels right up the middle on the design run. All the way through. Keenels 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, 50-yard run for Keenels. 2 minutes to go, and the Governor strikes first here this evening.
Your Governor Athletics is also brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, Service Master, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Purist Foods, Kathy Sunshine Property, All Pro Towing, and Pure Dental Clinic.
Cross comes in, a shot and a goal scored right over to Ryland Derry. What a pass from Cole Peterson, and Ryland Derry is there just to get the foot on it and redirect it into the goal, and the Govs lead it.
Governor's Athletics is also brought to you by Olson Plumbing, Lamb Motor, Midwest Cooperative, May Adam Law Firm, Oahe Federal Credit Union, the Association of Weed and Pest, and Fisher Rounds.
For the Governors, for the fourth straight year, are the Class 11 AA state champions. They beat the Brookings Bobcats 38-6 here in the Dakota Dome.
Here, Governor Athletics is also brought to you by Shane's Pharmacy, Todd's Electric, Wagner Auto, First United Methodist Church, East Pier Landscape and Garden Center, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. And now, with the call of today's game, here's award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And from Pierre High School, we welcome you here to volleyball action as the Pierre Governors take on the Brandon Valley Lynx in our homecoming game, as the Pierre Governors now coming in with 2 losses on the season, 9-2 on the year, and their only 2 losses to Sioux Falls, Washington, and O'Gorman. Brandon Valley at 11-6 comes in, one of their big wins so far this season against that O'Gorman team. They're one of those 2 losses for O'Gorman. So this is a big matchup between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. Brandon Valley at number 6, the Governors at number 3 in the AA standings. Things could change after today, but the Governors are looking to stay in that top 3, and it will be a big-time matchup between these 2 AA powerhouses in the 2021 season. The Governors fell in 4 sets to O'Gorman on Thursday after picking up a 4-set win on Tuesday against Rapid City Christian. The Governors were able to get that first set win, but then O'Gorman rattled off 3 straight set wins to pick up their 12th win of the season and to go to 12-2. Washington, the only undefeated team still left in AA, they're at 10-0, and the Pierre Governors right now trying to keep pace with those top 2. Their only losses are coming against those top 2 teams, but it will be a good matchup here this afternoon. Brandon Valley, as we look at their schedule right now, again, they win over O'Gorman. They won 2-0 over the O'Gorman team in the Sanford Pentagon tournament, as they were able to pick up those 2 wins over Hill City and O'Gorman over in the Sanford Pentagon tournament. They did lose to Western Christian and then also beat Rapid City Christian at the Sanford Pentagon tournament, going 3-1. Overall, they have not faced Sioux Falls, Washington, and will not face them all the way until October 19th. So still a long way away before we get to that point where this Brandon Valley team will take on Sioux Falls, Washington. However, Yes, they did lose to O'Gorman at the beginning of the season in Brandon Valley, but they were able to get them back in the Sanford Pentagon tournament this past weekend. Governors and Brandon Valley Lynx sophomore game still going on, just about to wrap up here. First serve will be after 2:30, closer maybe to 2:45 when the time we get underway. But the Governors and Brandon Valley Lynx are coming up here this afternoon, this Saturday afternoon from Riggs High School in our homecoming game. The Governor football team got the win last night, 61-7 over Huron, and the volleyball team will be looking to do the same with a big win over this good Brandon Valley squad. We step aside for 3 minutes. We'll come back and have more of the pregame show. We'll talk about the standings and other matchups happening across the state. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M. Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre or look over their website at bridgetmphoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, we are getting set for first serve between Pierre and Brandon Valley as the Governor girls are coming in 9-2, looking for that 10th win of the season. Sitting at number 3 in the standings, and this is a big matchup against Brandon Valley, who comes in at 11-6. The Governors, right now, the only 2 losses have come against the 2 teams that are standing above them in the standings in Sioux Falls, Washington, and O'Gorman. As we look at our scores and other matchups for the state, the only matchup of 2 AA teams is here this afternoon between Pierre and Brandon Valley. The other matchups, Rapid City Central facing Scottsbluff, Nebraska. They're in a tournament in Nebraska. Brookings and Marshall, Minnesota. We're scheduled to start about 2 o'clock. And then Belfouche and Douglas later on this evening. So one of just 4 games being played in AA volleyball here today. As we get a quick scan around the rest of the state, Jones County, Bennett County are scheduled to play at 3 o'clock this afternoon. A couple of Class A matches are underway. Sanborn Central Woonsocket over Sunshine Bible Academy 2-0 right now, and Lee Deadwood over at Lakota Tech 2-1. That's also in Class A, some Class A matchups. And then looking through, Lower Brule will take on Antioch Mazzina later on today. Highmore Herald, James Valley Christian, that was scheduled to start around 10 o'clock this morning. And then, Bennett County, Jones County, again, scheduled for this afternoon. Not a whole lot of volleyball going on here for the afternoon, but a big one here at Riggs High School. And we have it for you here on KCCR and available to watch on YouTube at KCCR Sports, as the Governors are going to be looking to knock off this Brandon Valley team. And you look at the standings and you look at the schedule that Brandon Valley has had. They've beaten some pretty good teams. Some of their losses to O'Gorman, they did lose to Sioux Falls Christian and Sioux Falls Lincoln. Roosevelt clipped them in a 5-set matchup. Roosevelt at 9-7, and then Western Christian got the win over them at Western Christian Iowa. They're at 15-5. Beat Brandon Valley at the Sanford Pentagon. The Lynx played a couple days ago. They played Aberdeen Central. They got a sweep over Aberdeen Central to pick up that 11th win of the season, and now face Pierre, and will then face O'Gorman again at O'Gorman coming up later on this week. So that's going to be a big matchup, and the Governors are looking for a win here. This is a game you got to beat the good teams. If you want to be a good team, you've got to beat the good teams. And the Governors, by even just look at the standings at this point of the season, they're a good team. But to be that team, if you look at yourself and you say, if we want to be one of the best teams, we've got to be able to beat some of the best teams. And Brandon Valley is a tough team. And the Governors are not afraid of this matchup, not afraid of the competition that Brandon Valley will have. And we'll hear from Coach Stocher in just a little bit. But there's a lot of distractions leading up to this game. Homecoming week, this is your third game of the week. You played Tuesday, Thursday, and now Saturday. Had the football game last night. So there is a lot of distractions. However, we'll talk with Coach Stocher about that and any kind of stipulations that the Governor volleyball team had to have to make sure that they're ready to go for this game this afternoon against Brandon Valley. So the Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx come up here in just a little bit. First serve. They'll be just right around 2:45. We'll have that for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Right now, we'll take another 3-minute break. We'll come back and we'll have our conversation with Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governor volleyball team. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It is time to control noxious weeds. Do you have a control plan in place? If not, contact your local weed and pest supervisor to help you set up a plan. Effort now will save you time and money in the future. This is Paul Johnson, South Dakota State University Extension Weed Science Coordinator, asking for your support to get this statewide noxious weed problem under control.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
When a disaster damages your home or business, you need immediate support from experts you can count on. ServiceMaster is there for your burst and leaking pipes, basement flooding, drying and dehumidification, roof leaks and failures, carpet and upholstery. We know your situation is unique. That's why we give every type of damage in every building the individual attention of certified experts who have the real-world experience to come up with the best solution. No type of damage is too big or too small for us to handle. We're standing by 24/7. Call ServiceMaster 844-902-2938.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Tiffany Stocher of the Pierre Governor volleyball team. Coach, a tough loss on Thursday against O'Gorman, but get right back to it. Another tough team against Brandon Valley. That feeling after Thursday's game, now getting ready for Saturday, what's that feeling like?
Yeah, the girls are ready to get out there and play again, and see themselves under a different light. And, we've got everybody back that we kind of started with. Everybody's back playing, and they're anxious to get in the system and show this crowd what they can do today.
Well, this Brandon Valley team was one of the few teams that has knocked off O'Gorman the last couple of years. It happened this year, but did you look at that game? Have you studied that game and seen what? Because it was recently that this happened last week that they were able to beat them. So have you watched that game?
Yep, we watched that game. Brandon Valley plays exactly like we do or they looked like that in the game when we play in system. They use all their hitters. They establish a good block. We spent some time hitting, with a big block ups because we know that they're going to be present more than other teams that we've seen. So their defense is sound. It's hard to find an open area, so we're just going to be aggressive swinging, and we need to throw them out of system. Their defense is really good, so I want to throw them out of system on serve receive, so aggressive serving tonight from us. I know they're an aggressive serving team sometimes so much that it goes deep and out of bounds, so we're going to try and stay on top of that and be prepared on serve receive.
And I probably should ask this, too, because it's a homecoming game for you guys, but the football game was last night. There's always some activities after the football game is over with. Was there a curfew? Was there something said that you need to be doing this or this by the end of the football game last night?
There was a curfew. They had to be in bed by 10, home and in bed by 10, and the parents were on board, and I think I emailed their parents. And so we kind of, sometimes it takes support from the families and support from the coaches, and we got those girls in bed, but they didn't argue. Our football team did an awesome job last night, and they were way ahead, so it wasn't so hard to get out of there and get home at a decent time.
Here at home against this Brandon Valley team, this is a perfect chance to beat one of the best teams. Only 2 losses right now are against number 1 and number 2, and you'd probably like to keep that the same. When you get ready for this game, what's that message to this team, especially being a homecoming game, and the crowd's going to be big by the time this game starts?
Yep, we need to stay level-headed. This team plays the best when they're having fun, when they're supporting each other. They're strong, and they're a tough team to play against. And so as long as we can do that and just take care of today and not worry too much about what this does to us standing-wise, where this puts us in the ESD, where this puts us, for a SODAC game, we just need to look at today. And that's kind of the mentality we're going to continue with for the rest of the season.
You mentioned getting healthy. McKenna Schleckway had been dealing with an ankle injury, didn't play Tuesday, had limited time on Thursday, but she is good to go to start again here this afternoon. But Danny Beck, who played well in her absence, is she going to be utilized again? Is she going to be utilized for probably the rest of the season as long as she continues to play as well as she has?
Yeah, Danny did a great job for us. We're definitely leaving her up on that roster. We didn't have her there before, and we thought she did her job in these last couple of games, and she's mentally one of the best teammates and really aggressive players. So we're going to keep her there. We're going to start with McKenna tonight, get her back into our regular rotation, but we know that if we need to plug somebody with big arms in there at the middle position or right side, that we can use Danny anytime.
And what's it going to take to knock off Brandon Valley today?
We are going to have to be aggressive, limit our errors. I didn't think we were aggressive at all from the serving line. We didn't take big swings. They threw us out of system, and we just couldn't get anything done. We just started to fall apart. So we got to be the ones to control the game. That was our main conversation yesterday. When we're in control, we're really tough. And they play very similar to the way we do. So I think it's going to be a battle. This could be, a five-game match, and those matches will be really close. So we're going to have to stay mentally, we can't give 3, 4, 5 errors away and let them score and run up on us like we've done in some other games. And so mind over matter today.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
This fall, sip on a warm, soothing apple cider and bathe in the radiance of the changing colors before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for fall sports. Stop for goal line stands, holler for a game-winning ace, and go berserk for a chip in from the rough. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank.
Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, as we are getting set for Pierre and Brandon Valley on this Saturday afternoon, the Governors are looking for win number 10 here today as they take on this Brandon Valley Lynx team, as the Governors are at 9-2, Brandon Valley at 11-6. This is the 2 versus 6 matchup in the AA standings. If the postseason would start today, it would be the Douglas Patriots that would be coming to Pierre for the Sodak 16, and for the first time since the Sodak 16 has been a part of volleyball, the Pierre Governors are on track to host a Sodak 16 game. Since it has started, this volleyball team has not been able to host a Sodak 16 contest. So this volleyball team looking for that opportunity here to get that to happen, to make that work. And the Governors are in the spot for that against this going up against this Brandon Valley team here this afternoon. But when we look at the rest of the schedule for the Pierre Governors, they got a lot of home games left. They will be on the road on Tuesday and Thursday this week, so I say they got a lot of home games left, and all of a sudden I'm talking about them being on the road all week next week. But then after that, they return home for 5 of the last 6 games to be played at home. They'll play Harrisburg on Tuesday the 12th. They'll be in Yankton then the 14th, and the final 4 games against Huron, Douglas, Brookings, and Sioux Falls Jefferson will all be at home leading up to November 2nd, that last home game, senior night here for the Pierre Governors. And then they go to the Sodak 16 after that, which will be on November 11th. If the Governor football team is able to get the state championship, it'll be a Sodak 16 game here in Pierre, and then the Governor football team the next day will be in Vermilion for that state championship that Friday night. So the Governors are in the right spot, but they got to continue to work well. They've got to continue to play good volleyball as they have done so far this part of the season. But there's still plenty of volleyball left and a really tough portion coming up with the, Aberdeen Central at right around 500. You can't expect maybe to go in there and sweep them without working hard. Same with here on a 500 team. That'll be a tough matchup on the road. And then you have Harrisburg, who's 11-4. Things get a little bit easier with the teams under 500 in the final 3 games. But Yankton's not a 5-10. They're probably one of the better 5-10 teams that you'll ever see with a really brutal first part of the schedule. But this Governor team in the spot to take care of business and then put themselves an opportunity to host a Sodak 16 game, which will be, again, November 11th. So just about a month away, just a little over a month away before we get into Sodak 16 volleyball and the postseason play for volleyball. Also, speaking of postseason, before we get into our final break here before our first serve, the Pierre Governor soccer teams, they will be playing on Tuesday in the first round of the playoffs. On Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, the Pierre Governor girls will play at home against Sioux Falls Roosevelt in a rematch that Pierre won 1-0 earlier this season. We will have that game here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. And then at 5 o'clock, the boys will play out in Sioux Falls, playing Sioux Falls Lincoln. We will not have that game, and we'll have to see how things shake out after the first round, if we could potentially have 2 games. Obviously, the Governors have to win both of them to have that opportunity. But we will have the Pierre Governor girls soccer game on Tuesday at home against Roosevelt. 4 o'clock kickoff. Pregame will start at 3:40. All right here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Governor volleyball team, they're taking on Brandon Valley here this afternoon. First service coming up next. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Monty Bechtold and Dr. Murray Thompson at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer you complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar. And we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayfordtoyota.com.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Slumberland Furniture invites you to stop in and check out their newly refurbished mattress and bedding section, now titled Sleep Solutions. Slumberland has really pulled out all the stops in this area with a selection of memory foam, innerspring, or hybrid, and exacting descriptions of their many choices, plus newly added enhancers to complete your sleeping experience. And don't forget, great specials as well. Slumberland Furniture's grand opening of their Sleep Solutions area, now at Slumberland on the truck bypass in Pierre, and check out slumberland.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
As we welcome you back, we are getting set for first serve. Starting lineups coming up here in just a moment. We'll throw it down to the PA and Ryan Munson for the call for those starting lineups. As we throw it down to him right now.
A senior outside hitter, number 3, Hannah Parliament. A junior outside hitter, number 5, Josie Wickersham. A senior setter, number 9, Liz Cox. A senior outside hitter, number 11, Cassie Ellingson. A senior outside hitter, number 12, Taylor Stephen. A sophomore middle hitter, number 34, Maya Hale. And the Lynx libero is a junior, number 1, Brooke Moeller. Coaching today for the Lynx, Cody McGuire, Diane Trustrup, Natasha Kressler, head coach, Marit Gray. And now green and white on your feet and bring your goals. These are your Governor starters. A junior outside hitter, number 1, Remington Price. A junior center, number 3, Lily Sanchez. A junior middle hitter, number 8, McKenna Schleckway. A sophomore center, number 11, Elise Christopherson. A junior outside hitter, number 13, Avery Kaiser. A sophomore middle hitter, number 15, Reese Terwilliger. And the governor libero is a senior, number 17, Addison Combo. Coaching today for the Governors, Cole Kaiser, Brianna Kusler, Alexis Terwilliger, head coach, Tiffany Snowshirt.
So we are ready for volleyball here this afternoon between the Pierre Governors and the Brandon Valley Lynx. You heard those starters. We'll go through them again here for you, just in case didn't fully understand maybe, or didn't hear all the starters. For the Brandon Valley Lynx, Hannah Parliament, a 6-foot senior outside middle hitter. Number 5, Josie Wickersham, the 5'8" junior outside hitter. Number 9, Liz Kopp, a 5'9" senior setter. Number 11, Cassie Ellingson, a 6-foot senior middle hitter. Number 12, Taylor Stemmen, the 5'9" senior outside hitter. And number 34, Maya Hale, the 6-foot sophomore middle hitter. And then the liberos, Brooke Moeller, the 5'5" junior. And, boy, the Brandon Valley Lynx have a lot of size to them. When you talk about the Governors and Coach Stoscher, while they still have some size and some good vertical leaps, but they don't have the size that Brandon Valley has. Remington Price, Lily Sanchez, McKenna Schleckway is back in the starting lineup. Elise Christopherson, Avery Kaiser, and Reese DeWilliger, your starters for the Pierre Governors. As our first serve is coming from Liz Kopp, and Christopherson at a dive forward, and it's going to be an early ace for Brandon Valley to open up the first point of the contest. The Governors won the first set over O'Gorman on Thursday and then dropped the next 3. As Kopp on the serve, that one's long, so an ace and then turn back with a service error, and we are tied 1-1 here in set number 1. Glad you're with us here on this Saturday afternoon. First serve at 2:48 this afternoon. We played middle of the floor. Over, and Cumbo is there to dig it out. Sanchez will send it to the near side for Kaiser, who throws it down for a huge first kill for Avery Kaiser. And a 2-1 lead for the Governors. Their first here this afternoon. And Kaiser picks up her first kill. Remy Price, the server for the Pierre Governors. That formation, the system that the Governors have, lends for Price to always be the first server for the Governors. And then misplayed by Brandon Valley. So it's now 3-1 for Pierre. It was received in the back row for Brandon Valley. When it came back to the front, nobody for the Lynx went after the ball. It landed harmlessly to the ground, and a 3-1 lead now for the Governors. First ace for Price. And then out of system are the Brandon Valley Lynx. So a 4-1 lead now here for the Governors. So they were not in the right formation, or it was Brandon Valley, so it's a 4-1 lead now here for Pierre. And here's Price on the serve. It is received by the libero Moeller to the far side. That's blocked up after a kill attempt from Kendi Kuiper. From Stemmen. There's a good dig there from Price. Now Cumbo across, free ball here for Brandon Valley. Set middle of the floor. That one's dug out again by Price. Now Sanchez with the bump set. Schleckway in the middle of the floor. That goes off the net and played back. Moeller now over from Stemmen, but Kaiser is right there. Sanchez now will set it for Schleckway. Gets that running go after it, and it will go behind the Brandon Valley bench. And the Governors have scored 5 in a row. Now lead at 5-1 here in set number 1. Schleckway will get her first kill. Good to see her back in the starting lineup as Pierre had to go without her on Tuesday. Danny Beck stepped in her place. And then Beck got again, and there's another. They're out of the system again. So a rotation violation is called. 6-1 now, 6 straight points here for Pierre. And the referee talking about to Coach Grage about the infraction. So now another serve here from Price, received from Moeller. It'll be sent from Kopp, tapped over the net, but Sanchez is there. Now here's Christofferson, and Kaiser can't get it over the net, so it's been a 4-hit violation, and it did land down. Boy, the student section, we'll see how loud they get here before the serve from Stemmen, but they are quiet during the play. Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez now for Kaiser. That's down, that's in for a kill. And Avery Kaiser makes it 7-2. And Brandon Valley thought it was out. The referee on the corner said, nope, that's in. Kaiser gets the kill. It's now 7-2. And things haven't gone so well for Brandon Valley with the refs so far. Here is from the near side. Brandon Valley goes off of Kaiser, and it's a kill for Hannah Parliament. And it's now 7-3. And I say that because, you had 2 rotation violations, and the referee, or the Brandon Valley not happy with the referee. Then the corner judge calls one in. They thought it was out. That one will land out. That'll be an 8-3 lead now for the Pierre Governors. Another service error from Brandon Valley. And it's a 5-point lead for the Governors again, 8-3 here in set 1. As Jenna Bush will check in here for the Governors. Sanchez on the serve. Hard line drive serve. Here's Moeller to the far side. Tapped over the net. Cumbo got one hand to it. Was able to keep it up in the air, so Kaiser will give a free ball for Brandon Valley. Set. Middle of the floor. That one lands out. And they say it was touched. So it will be a kill for the Brandon Valley Lynx. And it's now 8-4. Governors thought they nearly had it, but it was touched by Pierre. Sydney Benson is in, the 5'5 sophomore. Defensive specialist on the left-hand serve. Price received it, got it to the net, and it will land on the Pierre side, so back-to-back points here for the Lynx. It is now 8-5. Governors lead it by 3 here in set 1. Sydney Benson will serve. That one goes out. Another service error from Brandon Valley. Their third here in set number 1, and a 9-5 lead for the Governors. Here will be on the road on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Aberdeen Central and then Huron. Received in the back row. Kopp will set near side. That's blocked up by the Governors, but came right back down to Ellington. And then over on the third hit, able to get across, and the Governors have a free ball chance. Over from Price, just tapped it over the wall. Now Kopp will set. Far side, blocked up again by the Governors, and Bush and Terwilliger are there, but the Lynx will still play it over the top of the wall. Here's now Kaiser. Back for Price for the near side. That goes off the net. That's down, and the Governors will get the kill with Remy Price and makes it 10-5. Couple of big plays there for the Governors. And it's a 10-5 lead. Avery Kaiser. That goes in the net. And a violation, or a net violation, well, it was a service error from the Governors, 10-6. Now our score here in set one. Wickersham to serve for Brandon Valley. Here's a set for Terwilliger to the far side. That's down and a kill for Reese Terwilliger. And Reese Terwilliger's got her first kill of the afternoon, and now she'll go back and serve. 11-6 is her score here in set number one. Governors lead by 5. Terwilliger on the serve. That's down. That's an ace for Reese Terwilliger. 12-6. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Grage as the Governors are doubling up Brandon Valley here in set one. 12-6 is their score. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool, and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
It is a 12-6 lead for the Pierre Governors here in set number one. Doubling up Brandon Valley. Coach Grage took her first time out and Brandon Valley's first time out of this first set. Reese Terwilliger will serve for the Governors. She got an ace and a kill in the last 2 points for the Pierre Governors. Terwilliger on the serve. The back row is played. Cobb now will set to the far side. That one's tipped to the net. Kaiser digs it out. Sanchez, now Bush, got it down, and it will land for Jenna Bush to get a kill. And it's now 13-6. And Jenna Bush has given the Governors a 7-point lead here in set number one. Terwilliger on the serve. Back row again. Here is Moeller. Bump set to the near side. Kaiser an easy dig. Sanchez now will set it for Price. That one is rolling off the hands. Schleckway will put it right back down. And it's now 14-6. McKenna Schleckway loves those opportunities when the dig comes back to the front of the net and she's got a chance to have a kill attempt, and Schleckway will get her first. But the junior loves it when that happens. As the Cop trying to get a bump set across, and an easy dig there for Kaiser again. Set the net, tipped over. It was trying to get set by Sanchez, and it was just set over the net. And then it was a kill for Brandon Valley, as it's now 14-7. Goes for Ellingson. Kazi Ellingson, the 6-foot senior, gets the kill. And she is back to serve now here for Brandon Valley with a 14-7 game in set number one. Kaiser to receive it. Sanchez now will set, and Schleckway couldn't get it over the net. As Sanchez set just a little bit too far. And so now it's 14-8. And Ellingson will serve again here for Brandon Valley. From the far side, from left to right, Sanchez now will set for Bush. That one got blocked up, and it came back to Sanchez, and she couldn't make a play for it. So a huge block for Brandon Valley. They've scored 3 in a row, and it's now 14-9. A 5-point lead here for Pierre over Brandon Valley in set number one. Ellingson will serve. Kaiser to receive. Now Sanchez will set for Price on the far side. That one's tipped to the net and then dug out. Cobb comes all the way over to it. That's a hard hit. That lands in. Another point for Brandon Valley. Taylor Stemmen gets the kill, and it's now 14-10. A 4-point lead now for the Governors. 4 in a row for this Brandon Valley squad. Ellingson will serve. Price to receive it. Now Sanchez in front of the net to the near side. Has it blocked up. Cumbo got to it, and then Price had to just bump it over. She almost overran the ball. Now Stemmen trying to put it in the corner, but Kaiser is there. Now set for Schleckway, who put it in the net, and it's now 14-11, and it's 5 in a row. And Coach Stocher will take a timeout. still leading by 3, but 5 points in a row here for Brandon Valley has pulled them within 3. 14-11 is our score here in set 1. Pierre leads it back in 30 seconds. Pierre Governor Volleyball here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station, as the Pierre Governors lead at 14-11 here in set number 1. If you're just joining us, it is just the first set. Governors JV team won in 3 sets, and the sophomores end up losing by in 2 sets. However, we got a little bit elite start, so we're still here in set number 1. Remy Price goes down for a kill. Big timeout for the Governors because they end the 5-0 run that Brandon Valley is on, and now they lead at 15-11. As Remy Price will pick up that kill. It'll be her second of the afternoon. Also here on KCCR tonight, coverage starting at 5 o'clock, we'll have SDSU football. First one of the year that we'll have as they take on Dixie State. Nearly misplayed by the Brandon Valley Lynx. Now here's Sanchez with the bump set for Price on the near side. Over to the back line with a sliding play. Now Kopp over for Stemmen and dug out by Cumbo. High up in the air, allowing Christofferson to get underneath it. And then Price again. That one will get up into the rafters, and it will land. Remy Price will get the kill. And it's 16-11. Some of the Brandon Valley fans wanted a 2-hit violation on Christofferson. But it was back to a 5-point lead here for Pierre. Christofferson the serve. Kopp. Stemmen will come across middle of the floor. Schleckway got to it in a net battle. Sanchez won it, and Sanchez will get the point. As both players had their hands on the ball, but Sanchez was able to get it back across the Brandon Valley side. And the Lynx played it to the near side where it was going to fall harmlessly. And a 6-point lead now here for Pierre. Christofferson on the serve. Here is now Kopp. Far side Stemmen. That one is out, and it was not touched. Nope. Yeah, it was not touched. It does go out. It's now 18-11. Governors now lead it by 7. So a 7-point lead for Pierre. Christofferson the serve. That one goes out from Lise Christofferson, and it's now 18-12. A 6-point lead for the Governors here in set number 1. These two teams played twice last year. The Sodak 16 game was between Pierre and Brandon Valley. Governors lost both matches to Brandon Valley. Christofferson. Here's Sanchez. That one will go out. And it's now 18-13. So a 5-point lead once again here for Pierre. As Kopp will serve Sanchez. Now here's Christofferson. Be set for Schleckway. That's down, and that's a point for the Governors. It's now 19-13. A 6-point lead for the Governors again. Schleckway gets the kill, her second of the afternoon. Pierre back up by 6 as we get late here in set number 1. Remy Price to serve. Moeller, the libero, will receive it. Here is Stemmen. That one's dug out by Cumbo. Sanchez back for Schleckway. That one's too far from Schleckway. And it's 19-14. Governors still lead it by 5, lead it by handful. Like to keep that handful distance. Taylor Stemmen on the serve over. Kaiser is there. Sanchez puts it over and puts it down. They were ready for the set from Sanchez, was Brandon Valley, but not for the ball to come across the net. And it's now 20-14. As Addie Cumbo will go back to serve the libero for the Governors. And the 2 seniors for this Pierre team this year. That one's hit too far from Cumbo. Service air. And it's now 20-15. Still a 5-point lead for the Governors here in set 1. As Bowler now will serve here for Brandon Valley. Christofferson is there. Sanchez will set it for Terwilliger. That one is dug out. From the far side over, Price got to it, and it went off the back of the backboard. Price was late to get the arms to it. And Remy Price shaking her head, knowing that I'd like to have that one back, and then when it hit the back of the backboard, it came straight back down, and there's no chance for the Governors. Now 2016, Brandon Valley down by 4. Christofferson to receive the serve. Sanchez is going to get called for a net violation, and it's now 20-17. So it's down to just a 3-point game here in set 1. Brooke Moeller to serve from the near side, left to right. Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez. Now Kaiser. Across, but an easy play for Brandon Valley. Set to the near side. Tipped, dug out by Christofferson. Now Sanchez for Kaiser. Blocked back up again. Sanchez got it back over. Moeller, though, played it. Set to the far side. Blocked up by the Governors. Still a chance. Stemmen to the near side. That one is out from Brandon Valley, and the Governors pick up a big hustle point. Hit just long from Hannah Parliament, and the Governors pick up a huge point to go up by 4, 21-17. The big difference there from a 2018 game than a 21-17 game. Still set number 1 between Pierre and Brandon Valley. That one is going to get called for a lift on the serve to Sanchez. It's now 22-17. The Governors lead it by 5, 3 points away from closing out set number 1. Sanchez will serve again. Coach Grage looking for an explanation on that call. But now here is Sanchez on the serve. And that's going to be misplayed. And it will land for an ace for Sanchez again. And it's 23-17. And our second timeout taken by Coach Grage of Brandon Valley. And the Governors now lead it by 6, 23-17. 2 points away from closing out set number 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
It is a 23-17 lead for the Pierre Governors as we welcome you back here. Set number 1 is closing in on a finish, but the Governors still have to get those next 2 points. They lead it by 6 here in this second set, or in this first set. As we will have Sanchez back to serve again for the Governors. A 6-point lead here in set 1 for Pierre. Sanchez on the serve. Goes in the net. And a service error from the Pierre Governors makes it 23-18. I wouldn't say you're sitting comfortable, but you're sitting in a good spot to still pull off a first set win. As Brandon Valley will serve as Terwilliger receives it. Far side for Kaiser. That one's off the hands of Stemmen. It's going to be not dug out cleanly, and the Governors now have set point 24-18. Lead it by 6 with Avery Kaiser back to serve, trying to close out this first set over Brandon Valley. Kaiser on the serve. And it's dug out or played by the Lynx. Near side, tapped over. Sanchez slides in. Kaiser trying to get to the corner. Moeller is there, though. Stemming to the near side, the far side. That's dug out by Cumbo. Goes off the rafters and comes back down. And it stays on the Pierce side. Whether it's going to stay on the Pierce side or go then the Brandon Valley side, it was going to be a Brandon Valley point. But Price couldn't play it as it changed direction late and came flying right back down. So now here's a serve for Wickersham. The Governors still trying to close it out. 5 points still to go before Brandon Valley comes back. Dug out by Wickersham on a Price kill attempt. Stemmen puts it over, but Price is there. Now Sanchez for Bush. That one was blocked up, but it stayed on the net. And Pierre will take set number 1 at 25-19 over Brandon Valley. A big first set win for Pierre over the Lynx. They win at 24-19. We head to set number 2. Back in 2 minutes. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
When you want the best prices and best selection, go to Wegner Auto in Pierre. The certified sales staff at Wegner Auto will provide you service after the sale and how to get easy financing. Check out their website, WegnerAuto.com, or stop in. They have the best prices and won't be undersold. Wegner Auto has the region's largest selection with over 280 new and quality pre-owned vehicles. GM certified pre-owned vehicles give you peace of mind with their 12-month or 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and 5-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Log on to WegnerAuto.com or stop by Wegner Auto in Pierre, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer since 1907.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heatolator fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heatolator fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heatolator Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Go Govs!
This is Art from East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center. Did you know we are open 7 days a week? We're your shopping destination rather than simply a producer of nursery plants. We know what plants work in the area and offer high-quality landscape design services, plant materials, handmade outdoor crafts, and high-quality garden art. Let us make your yard and garden one to remember. East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center, east on Highway 34, north of Farm Island in Pierre.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they lead it at 1-0 with a 25-19 win in set number 1. Joe Wickler here on this Saturday afternoon homecoming game for the Pierre Governors. Remy Price will start us off in the second set with a serve. Received by Muller, the libero for Brandon Valley. Middle of the floor, a huge kill attempt, but it's dug out by Cumbo. Got back across the net, and then it was knocked down, and it was not, I don't believe it was touched by Avery Kaiser. The assistant coach was looking for Kaiser to get called for a play over the net, but I don't think it was touched by Kaiser. It just rolled off the net, and the Governors pick up the first point here in set number 2. As Price again will serve. The back line, that goes just barely out. And it's now 1-1. Muller waited to the very last second to pull the hands away, so she didn't touch it. As now it'll be Taylor Steeman that will go back to serve here for Brandon Valley. Christopherson, Sanchez over and down. Sanchez, the fake set, and just right over the top of the net. And lands in for the Governors, and it's a 2-1 lead now for Pierre. McKenna Schleckaway will serve for the Governors. Muller, now here is the middle of the floor, but Schleckaway is there. Now Sanchez sets it for Kaiser, and it caromed off of a couple of hands, and it'll end up going behind the wall, and Kaiser picks up a kill to make it now 3-1, a 5-kill day for Avery Kaiser right now as we open up set number 2. Schleckaway goes in the net with a service error, and it's now 3-2. Addie Cumbo will come back in the libero for Schleckaway. And Brooke Muller, the Brandon Valley libero, will serve here from the near side. That one, it goes out too far from Brandon Valley. Another service error, and it's now 4-2. Jenna Bush will check in for Elise Christopherson. So the height is there in the front of the net for the Governors. Reese Terwilliger and Bush are both there. That one late goes out from Sanchez. So it's now 4-3. And the Governors leading by just 1 here in the second set. Again, don't forget, coming up 5 o'clock, we'll start coverage of South Dakota State football, taking on Dixie State. The left-handed serve, misplayed, and it'll be an ace for Sydney Benson. And we are tied 4-4. Here is Benson. The left-hander serve again. Price is there to play it. Now Sanchez over for Terwilliger. That one is played from Muller. Now it'll be over from Steven, and Price, I think, was leaning to her left. It came to her right, so she couldn't get over to it, and Steven makes it now 5-4, her second kill of the afternoon. Here is now Benson on the serve. Kaiser. Here is Sanchez back for Kaiser. That lands in, and Avery Kaiser makes it 5-5. And Avery Kaiser's got her sixth kill of the afternoon. And now Kaiser will serve for Pierre. Middle of the floor. Here is going to be a set from Kopp, near side, over, and a dig from Kaiser. Price blocked up, and it's down for a point. Ellingson and Kopp were both there. And Brandon Valley reclaims the lead 6-5 here in set number 2. Josie Wickersham will serve. Como to receive it. Sanchez now here for Price in the middle of the floor, or from the near side, and Wickersham went diving for it, couldn't get over to in the corner, and Remy Price has picked up another kill, her fourth of the afternoon, and it's 6-6. Governors are tied here in set number 2, leading 1-0. 25-19 was our first set score. That one lands out from Terwilliger, so back-to-back service errors here from, or two of the last three have been service errors from the Pierre Governors. So here's Cassie Ellingson that will serve for Brandon Valley. It'll be Kaiser to receive it. Price, that one is blocked up. But now Kaiser put it too far, and it will be a point for Brandon Valley as it rolled off the net. And it's now 8-6 in favor of Brandon Valley, a 2-point lead for the Lynx here in set number 2. Ellingson will serve. Kaiser receive. Sanchez now for Bush from the far side. That one's missed on the dig, and Jenna Bush gets the kill, make it 8-7. Governors pull back, right back within one. And Christofferson, after that kill from Jenna Bush, will check back in as she'll go back and serve. So Christofferson to serve on the back line. Here is Kopp. Middle of the floor, tipped over, but Price is there. Now Sanchez had it blocked back up. Como got it back across. Then Kopp will get it over on the third hit from Gray. Price with a two-hand tap over. Now Kopp plays it over, but Christofferson is there. Price from the near side gets it over, and they're going to call a lift on Remy Price to make it 9-7 in favor of Brandon Valley. So a 2-point lead for Brandon Valley again. Here's Liz Kopp on the serve, and Kaiser is there. Christofferson, Schleckaway. That one is dug out. Kopp again to the near side. That one's tipped, came back, goes over, and Sanchez, Schleckaway, played it back to the corner, but Moeller got to it before it got all the way back to the corner. Here's a chance, and Kaiser with a dig. And now McKenna Schleckaway gets over the third hit. Kopp will play it back, and that one lands just in. And it's now 10-7. Brandon Valley takes a 3-point lead. So a 3-point lead for Brandon Valley. Their largest lead here this afternoon. Kopp on the serve. Sanchez. Christofferson, back row from Kaiser. And Mueller will dig it out. Coming in for the back line. Coming in and getting the kill is Wickersham. And it's now 11-7, and Coach Stosher's got to take a timeout. A 4-point lead for Brandon Valley here in set number 2. Here leads at 1-0, but a 4-point lead, 11-7 here in set 2 for Brandon Valley over Pierre. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
11-7 is our score here in set number 2. Governors took the first set, 25-19. But Brandon Valley leads it here in the second set. Timeout was taken by Coach Stocher, her first of this second set. As it'll be Christofferson here for Sanchez. That's off, and that's down for a kill for Lily Sanchez. Make it 11-8. As Remy Price will go back to serve here for Pierre. Price over, now Kopp to set it from the far side. That's down for a kill for Steeman. And Steeman makes it 12-8. Back to a 4-point lead here for Brandon Valley. And Steeman will go back to serve for the Lynx. Govs took the first set on Thursday against O'Gorman, and then it was 3 straight from the Knights. Cumbo from the back line, it comes in and puts it into the net. So it's now 13-8. A 5-point lead for the Lynx. Here's looking for a big second set win to go up 2-0 on Brandon Valley. You don't want to, after winning that first set, how you did, like to get that second set win. Here's Kaiser, that goes off the net, and that's going to go down, and it's now 14-8. And a 6-point lead now for Brandon Valley. Again, their largest of the afternoon. And the Governors are starting to find themselves behind the 8 ball in this second set. Steeman, Christofferson, Sanchez will set it back for Kaiser. Got it over. An easy play, and then rolls off the net, and it still is over by Brandon Valley. Now Sanchez in the corner. No one was there. Lily Sanchez, perfect place of the ball. Brandon Valley was out of system, was out of their rotation because of the play that happened in the front of the net. And by the time they were trying to get everybody back, Sanchez put it back across, and no one was in the vicinity for Brandon Valley. So it's now a 5-point lead for BV with the Governors and McKenna Schleckway serving. Kopp will set it to the near side. It's over on the third hit. Easily dug out by Christofferson. Now Kaiser, that's blocked up, and that lands out, and the Governors will have a 14-10 disadvantage. Back-to-back points, but they pull within 4. And Schleckway is back to serve. And that one is off the hand of Schleckway. And it's now 15-10. So now here's Brooke Moeller that will go back to serve. And Moeller on the serve, on the jump serve, Christofferson. Now here is Sanchez over from Kaiser. And Wickersham got to it, goes back to Wickersham on the far side. Christofferson played it. Now Sanchez over for Kaiser. Got it over the net, but dug out by Kopp to the near side. And then we'll have a violation on Brandon Valley. That will give the Governors a point to make it now 15-11. Hitting violation was called on Brandon Valley. That makes it a 15-11 score, 4-point lead for Brandon Valley. This will be play dug over to Williger. We'll play it down, and it's 15-12. The Governors have pulled within 3. Reese to Williger, played it right at the net, put it right down, no one there for Brandon Valley. So the Governors have pulled back within 3. Here's Sanchez again on the serve. That's high up. This is the rafters as Kopp will set it over for Wickersham. Sanchez to the far side, Bush, tip to the nets, and still dug out by Parliament. And then Moeller. That'd be a free ball, but it's going to land out of play, and the Governors will pick up a point. Now make it 15-13. The Governors trailing by just 2. It was just 14-8 a moment ago. And now just a 2-point lead for Brandon Valley. Sanchez on the serve. That was off the hands of of Wickersham, and it's 15-14, and Coach Gray's got to take a timeout. So the Governors, who trail by 6 just moments ago, now trail by just 1, 15-14 here in set number 2. Governors are starting to roll a little bit here. Maybe they can find their way to get back and win this second set. Back in 30 seconds, you'll listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Coming out of the timeout, the Governors have an opportunity to tie this game up. Set number 2, Governors took the first one, 25-19, but it is 15-14. Brandon Valley leading by 1. It was just 14-8. The Governors have pulled back within 1. And Sanchez on the serve. Kopp will set to the far side. Tip to the net, and Cumbo digs it out. Now Sanchez trying to tie it up as Kaiser. That one was blocked up, and Sanchez had a nice dive to get to it, but couldn't keep it up in the air long enough for Cumbo to get underneath it. And so it's now 16-14, and a big timeout taken by Brandon Valley to stop the run the Governors are on and to keep their lead intact. They now lead it by 2, 16-14. Benson on the serve. It is received by Terwilliger. And now Terwilliger again off the set from Sanchez, off the hands and down for a kill. And the Pierre Governors are back within 1, 16-15. And Avery Kaiser's got an opportunity now to tie it up as she goes back to serve for the Governors. A 1-point lead for Brandon Valley. Kaiser, that lands in, that's an ace. And the Governors have tied it up, 16-16. A huge ace for Avery Kaiser. Her first ace of the afternoon. 16-16 here in set 2. The Governors trail by 6, but have scored 8 of the last 10 points. Here is now Kopp to set to the near side, and a kill for Ellingson, and Brandon Valley will stay on top, 17-16 here in the second set. And Joey Wickersham will serve here for Brandon Valley. On the serve, it is Addie Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez will set. It'll be Terwilliger off the net. Back again, and then Sanchez will get called for a lift or a 2-hit violation, whichever you want to call it. The referees call a lift, and it's now 18-16, and the Governors trail it by 2. Here in the second set. Wickersham on the serve. Cumbo over. Sanchez couldn't get to it, and it's now 19-16, and Coach Stosher will take her second time out. It was just 16-16, but Brandon Valley has scored 3 straight, and the Lynx lead at 19-16 here in set number 2, with Pierre leading 1-0 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
A 3-point lead for Brandon Valley. Second timeout was used by the Pierre Governors. Brandon Valley still with that control of the serve as Wickersham will serve. And Price couldn't get to it. Goes off the wall, so it's now 20-16. Brandon Valley has scored 4 in a row. Coach Stosher can no longer stop the run that Brandon Valley could be on. As Wickersham will serve again. It's a short one. Cumbo slides to it. Bush, now it's over from Kaiser. A free ball for Brandon Valley. And then right over from Kopp to get another point. 5 straight here for Brandon Valley. And they have taken control of this second set now. They lead it by 5, just 4 points away from closing out set number 2. Wickersham will serve again. Cumbo got to it. They said it was going to go out, but Cumbo had to play it. Otherwise, it was going to go off the top of her head. Kopp now to the far side. That's not dug out by the Governor. Steeman has made it 6 in a row for Brandon Valley. And Pierre right now cannot stop this Lynx team. 6 straight points, and now 3 points away from closing out set number 2 and tying things up here in the second set, 1-1. Here is Wickersham on the serve another time. Cumbo to receive it. Now Sanchez for Price. Blocked up, but Cumbo is right there again. Now Sanchez for Terwilliger. That is a hard hit. Comes back across. It did not go out. So now another chance blocked up by the Governors. But here's Steeman. Gets it across for Kaiser. Sanchez, Price, near side. That lands out. And the Governors just can't quite get the breaking points to end the run that Brandon Valley is on. 7 straight for the Lynx. And it's 23-16. Cumbo receives the serve. Sanchez comes flying in. Price got it just barely over. Now Kopp to the far side. Steeman blocked up. Muller played it back. Kopp got to it again. Wickersham gets it over. Free ball for the Pierre Governors. Near side for Price. At the net, and a net violation called on Pierre and Price. And it is now 8 straight for Brandon Valley, and the Governors have to do the same to Brandon if they want to try and get this set back, because they have now down 24-16. Set point for Brandon Valley. Reese Terwilliger got it over, and it will be Moeller, but it's still over the third hit. The Governors with the free ball chance. Sanchez sent it for Bush. That's down, and Jenna Bush finally gets the Governors on the board, but they still got to score 7 in a row here in the second set. Otherwise, we go to the third set in a pivotal third set, tied 1-1. Reese Terwilliger will serve from the near side. To the back row. Kopp over. Sanchez got to it. Terwilliger, now Price. Just bumps it across. Here is Kopp to the near side. And somehow Terwilliger got to it and got it back over the nets. That's going to be over the net. Bush played it back down, but Brandon Valley will play it back across again. Steeman got over the third hit. Here's Sanchez. Now for Price near side. Dug out by Moeller. Kopp will come over. Steeman from the back line coming in. Is able to get across. The Governors tried to block it, but they played it back down on their side. And Brandon Valley scores 9 of the last 10 points to take set number 2. And we are tied 1-1. So after 2 sets, 25-19 for Pierre, 25-17 for Brandon Valley. And we head to the third set, tied 1-1. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M. Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre, or look over their website at BridgetMPhoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
So we are tied 1-1 here in going into set number 3. It was the Pierre Governors in set 1 with a 25-19 win, and then Brandon Valley with a 25-17 win in set number 2. As we go into a pivotal third set with Brandon Valley serving first, as Kopp will serve first. Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez now here the near side for Price. That one is tipped, is in for a point, and a kill for Remy Price. And the Governors have started out 1-0 here in set number 3, just like they did in sets 1 and 2. Price will go back to serve. And Remy Price, after the kill, will serve it. Moeller to receive it. Steeman, that's down for a kill for Taylor Steeman. Governors didn't have a chance on that one, and it's 1-1. Brandon Valley scored 9 of the last 10 points in that second set. It was 16-16. And then all of a sudden it went 25-17 to finish out set number 2. Steeman on the serve. Christofferson to receive it. Sanchez taps it over, but Kaup is right there. Moeller to the near side. That one is dug out by Price. Christofferson will set it for Kaiser. And a couple of chances for Brandon Valley. Got it back over the nets, and then it'll be a net violation called on the Brandon Valley Lynx, so it'll be 2-1 lead for the Pierre Governors. They're going to get Parliament on the net violation. Here is Addie Cumbo to serve. Kopp near side. That one is down, and Parliament will get the kill and get the point right back for Brandon Valley to tie him back up at 2-2. 7 kills for Avery Kaiser. That's the game high right now. 5 kills for Price and Sanchez. And a couple of kills for Schleckaway as well as Terwilliger. Moeller on the serve. That one goes out. And the Governors will go back up by 1 on a service error. 3-2 is their score here in set 3. A pivotal game here into this third set. The Governors are looking for that third set win. As Sanchez on the serve. It'll be here the near side. Kopp over Parliament off the hands of Kaiser and into the Governor bench. So it's now 3-3. Parliament's got 2 kills in the last 2 points for Brandon Valley. And we are tied 3-3. So here's now Sydney Benson to serve. Benson with the left hand. Rolls off the net. Cumbo now here is Terwilliger. That one gets over to the far side. And as Wickersham came in, easy play for the Governors. Bush had it blocked up. And Parliament, along with Ellingson, was able to get the block, and Brandon Valley has their first lead of the second set, now lead at 4-3. We've been relatively staying close through the first 2 sets until we get towards the end of each set. Now here's Terwilliger. That goes off the net. It goes down for the Governors. It looked like it was on the Governors' side, but it went back over the Pierre to the Brandon Valley side and landed for Pierre to get a point. It was now 4-4. Like it almost got tangled up in the net. Here is Kaiser on the serve. Moeller to receive it. Kopp, far side, off and down for a kill. It was tipped by Bush and Terwilliger. But a kill for Wickersham from the far side, and Brandon Valley now leads at 5-4. Still moving. They are moving left to right, or serving left to right. Wickersham, who had a long run of scoring 8 points in a row for the Lynx, serves it there. She digs out a Price kill attempt and couldn't get the tap over from Steeman at the net. Had a long run to come into it, but couldn't get to it in time. So it's now 5-5, and the Governors will not allow Wickersham to go on a long run serving again, as we are tied back at 5-5 here in set number 3. And Terwilliger will serve. It is going to be played from Wickersham. Tapped to the middle of the net. And then a kill now for number 9, Liz Kopp. Ellingson. That was set by Liz Kopp. And it's now 6-5. Brandon Valley back up by 1. Ellingson will serve right after the kill. Had her 4th kill of the afternoon. Kaiser. Sanchez now. Here is Kaiser back again for the back line, and it goes in the net. 7-5 is their score here in set number 3. And now Ellingson will serve again. 7-5 is their score here in set 3. Kaiser. Bush over from Sanchez. Now here is going to be a chance on the near side, and missed on the dig And Catherine Gray will get the kill. No, they said it was out. They said it was out from over there, so the Governors get the point. So it's 7-6. Looked like it was in. I called it like it was in, but the Governors will get the point, and they'll take that point. 7-6 is their score. Kopp near side, Gray. That one does go out, so it's now 7-7. So back-to-back shots that went long from Gray, so we are tied back at 7-7. And Elise Christofferson now will serve again for the Pierre. Wickersham at the net. Schleckway will win that battle. And it's now 8-7. The Governor scored 3 in a row. And McKenna Schleckway with her third kill of the afternoon. 8-7 our score here in the third set. Here is a chance for Kopp. Sets it over for Steeman. And Steeman got it across. Schleckway and Sanchez tried to block it up. Could not. And it's now 8-8. So we are tied here in set 3. As Liz Kopp now will serve again. Sanchez to receive it. Christofferson at the net. Schleckway got it across. And then a net violation is called on. Net violation is called on the Governors. So it's now a 9-8 lead. That was a really delayed call, and Brandon Valley faithful were yelling for it and then got the call. Here is Sanchez. Now Cumbo over from Sanchez. And then over, but Schleckway blocked it up. Moeller now will try and set it. That's over, but dug out by Kaiser. To the near side for Price. That's too far from Remy Price. And make it 10-8 for Brandon Valley. They've scored now 3 in a row. And Liz Kopp will serve again here for the Lynx. Kopp on the serve. Kaiser got to it. Christofferson over from Sanchez, but it got blocked up. And it's now 4 in a row for Brandon Valley. They lead it 11-8. And Coach Stoscher stood up thinking she's going to call timeout, but did not. So it will be Liz Kopp again here to serve. Kopp, it is Kaiser. Now here's Christofferson. Sanchez. That is going to be dug out from Wickersham. That one's tipped. And Christofferson. Now Sanchez over for Price from the near side. Blocked up again. Christofferson, a diving play. Back to Price another time on the near side. Diving play from Wickersham. To the far side. Bumped over from Steeman. Schleckway, now Sanchez to set it for Price. Will get it just over the net. And now Kopp to set it, middle of the floor. Cumbo comes over to dig it out. Christofferson for Price. That's tipped to the net. Played again by Brandon Valley. Moeller with the bump set. Far side for Steeman. And then she gets the kill. And Taylor Steeman for Brandon Valley has made it a 12-8 game here in set number 3. And it is going to be a timeout taken by Coach Tiffany Stoscher. And the Governors right now have allowed 5 straight for Brandon Valley to take a 4-point lead in set number 3. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up all online. New or used, shop for it all online anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
4-point lead for the Pierre Governors, or excuse me, for the Brandon Valley over the Pierre Governors. In set number 3, this is a pivotal third set, tied 1-1. Pierre took the first one 25-19. Brandon Valley took the second one 25-17. It was a 16-16 score in that second set before the Lynx round off 8 in a row and scored 9 of 10 points to win that second set over the Pierre Governors. Here is Kaiser. Back for Schleckway, blocked up. Played back, Kaiser again. Now here is Sanchez over. Wickersham got to it. Kopp over the net. Christofferson was able to get to it. Now Schleckway gets a running go at it. but Wickersham is there to dig it out again. Kaiser dug out that one, but it went back across, and Brandon Valley has scored again. Make it 6 in a row for Brandon Valley. Steeman gets the kill. So now here on the serve, Cumbo to receive it, skipped off the net. Now Kaiser across. Kopp sets it, middle of the floor. That one goes out. And it's now 13-9. A four-point lead for Brandon Valley. Finally ends that streak of 6 in a row for the Lynx. Price on the serve. And out of rotation violation again for Brandon Valley. Third time they've been called for it today. 13-10 is our score here in set number 3. And the referee telling Coach Grage why that was a rotation violation. So now a 3-point game here in set number 3. Price on the serve, Wickersham. Now is Kopp to set, middle of the floor. It was tipped by Schleckaway, came back to Schleckaway, and then she hits it out just barely out on the near side. And Brandon Valley back up by 4, 14-10. Taylor Steeman is back to serve. 14-10 is her score here in set number 3. Cumbo to receive it. Christofferson to set for Kaiser on the near side. That's blocked up and back down for Brandon Valley to pick up another point and make it 15-10. Governors still have another timeout here in this second set. Grage has not taken a timeout quite yet here in the third set. Steeman on the serve. Cumbo to receive it. Christofferson for Kaiser. Got it over from the near side to the far side. Well, the floor blocked up by Pierre, but it's played by Brandon Valley. That one goes down, and there's another kill for the Lynx. Wickersham gets it and make it 16-10. The Governors down by 6. Right now, everything going the way for Brandon Valley. And Steeman is serving again here for the Lynx. That one goes into the net, so the Governors will pick up a point on a service error for Brandon Valley and see if the Governors want to try and make that one hurt. And Addie Cumbo is back to serve here for the Governors. Cumbo on the serve. Wickersham, Kopp, back for Wickersham, tapped it, trying to get tapped over the net, and then gets called for a net violation, does Wickersham, so it's now 16-12. 4-point game here in set number 3. Governors have to battle back. They were down 16-10. Now 16-12. Cumbo to serve. It is Moeller to receive it. Kopp now to the near side. Over. Cumbo tried to dive in. Could not. And Parliament will get the kill. Just right over the top of both Kaiser and Terwilliger. And the lead is 5 here for Brandon Valley. Moeller on the serve. Received by Price. Sanchez. Kaiser off the net, off with the block. Came back down to Sanchez to play it. Kopp tapped over. Diving play from Christofferson. Now here on the near side. Parliament goes off of Kaiser and is down for another kill. And it's now 18-12. And Pierre down by 6 here in set 3. So Moeller now will serve. And on the serve, Christofferson. Sanchez for Terwilliger. Off the net, they say it was tipped. Christofferson will play it. Kopp sets it. Brandon Valley got it blocked up, and the Governors pick up the point. 18-13. That was very close to just being off the net, but they said it was tipped by Brandon Valley, so the Governors didn't get called for a 4-hit violation. And then a block in the near side in front of the nets. Gave the point to the Governors, who now trail by 5. Sanchez on the serve to the middle of the floor. That is down for another kill for Cassie Ellingson. And the lead is now 19-13. The Governors trailing by 6 once again. 6 points away for Brandon Valley to close out this third set and take a 2-1 lead. Benson, lefty on the serve. Price, Sanchez, now here is Kaiser. That is high up on the dig. And then it's just over, and the Governors couldn't find a way to get over the ball, so it's now 20-17. And it's a 7-point lead for Brandon Valley here in set number 3. And it will be now here a serve from Benson. To Williger. That's called for a lift. And it's now 21-13. The Governors down by 8 here in set number 2. Danny Beck, excuse me. The Governors will have a sub. Grace Soma will check in. Benson, that goes into the net, so it's now 21-14. Governors down by 7. Price will come right back in here for Soma. Avery Kaiser is now serving for the Governors. Down by 7 here in set 3. Moeller, Kopp to the far side on the set. Blocked up, but Brandon Valley will play it again. Back to Kaiser. Now here's Sanchez for Jenna Bush. That is going to go out for the Governors, and it's now 22-14. A good look there from Bush, good hard hits, but it goes out, and the lead is now 8 again for Brandon Valley. Wickersham on the serve. Price, Sanchez now back to Price. Tipped, and it's down for Mary Price to get a kill. Make it 22-15. Governors down by 7 again here in set number 3. The pivotal third set. Tough spot here for the Pierre Governors. Down by 7. Kopp. That one's tipped. Twiller comes diving in, but it goes back towards the net, and Bush was backing up, had to try and go forward back again. So it's now 23-15, and the Governors are down by 8. And Taylor Steeman is serving for Brandon Valley. It's going to be Ellingson serving for Brandon Valley. Kaiser, here is Sanchez, now Price. That one is tipped at the net. Stemmen dug out by Sanchez. Now Price goes off the net. And it's 24-15, and Brandon Valley's got 9 points to work with here. Set point in set number 3. And the Governors are about to be down 2-1 unless they can rattle 9 points in a row. Ellingson on the serve. Kaiser. Sanchez able to get it back, and it was played by Schleck way over. Kopp now is set near side. He got blocked up. The Governors can't get it back over the net. And Brandon Valley will win set number 2, 25-15. And the Lynx have a 2-1 lead over the Governors. As we head to the 4th set, Pierre has to win it to keep it alive. Back in 2 minutes, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It is time to control noxious weeds. Do you have a control plan in place? If not, contact your local weed and pest supervisor to help you set up a plan. Effort now will save you time and money in the future. This is Paul Johnson, South Dakota State University Extension Weed Science Coordinator, asking for your support to get this statewide noxious weed problem under control.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
So as we head into the fourth set, the Pierre Governors down now 2-1, and the Governors have to win this fourth set over the Brandon Valley Lynx as they are down 25-19. They won the first set, did Pierre, and then lost 25-17, and now it is a 25-15 win for Brandon Valley in that third set, and they lead it 2-1 over the Pierre Governors. John Wickler here on this Saturday afternoon. Don't forget, as we have after Pierre volleyball, starting at 5 o'clock, it is going to be South Dakota State as they take on Dixie State. As Price will serve to get things underway here in the fourth set. 6 o'clock kickoff for that one. 5 o'clock with Christofferson. Got it back over. Good play there from the Governors. The near side off of Kaiser, and it's a kill for Brandon Valley, who will take the first point of set number 4 from Hannah Parliament with the kill. The Governors are in trouble of doing what they did on Thursday, which was take set 1 and then drop the next 3 in the loss. Avery Kaiser, that's the far side on the set from Kopp, was blocked, but it went out, and Brandon Valley now leads it 2-0. Wickersham gets credit for the kill. And now Steeman, another serve for Brandon Valley. Christofferson, and that's an ace for Steeman, and it's now 3-0. Not the start the Governors are hoping for here in set 4. Steeman again will serve. 3-0 here in set number 4. That one goes into the net, and the Governors will get the first point here of set number 4. That's a big first point there, because down 2-1 in the down 2-1 in the set in the match right now. This is a big opportunity for Pierre. They've got to find a way to cash in on mistakes that Brandon Valley will make, because they haven't made very many today. That one was blocked up. It'll come near the bench, played by Brandon Valley, and then over on the third hit, so they get it across. Christofferson at the net, and it goes off from Sanchez and Wickersham. Played back, Wickersham taps it over. Kaiser got to it, and then Cumbo on the third hit will get it across. Good play there from the Governors. Now here's set to the middle of the floor. Price is there to dig it out. Sanchez will send it for Kaiser. Over, but dug out by Kopp. Now to be set back near side for Parliament, and then Christofferson comes in. That one, another dig, and Brandon Valley just finally won't be able to return it back across, and the Governors pick up a huge point to make it 3-2. Maybe a momentum-building point. They need something here. Down 3-2 here in early parts of set number 4. Cumbo. That is Wickersham to play it. Now here's Parliament. Back Christofferson. Sanchez gets it over. Here is at the side of the net. Was tipped. And it's going to go out. And who's it going to be? It was tipped. Who gets the point here? Because if it was tipped by Brandon Valley and it goes out, it's still a point for Pierre. If it was hit by Pierre last and went out, it's going to be a point for Brandon Valley. The two referees will talk about it, because they said tip and then they said it was out, so now they're going to say we're going to have a redo on the point. So it's now still a 3-2 game. I think that's the only way that you're not going to have one of the two coaches be upset. I don't think none of the two coaches are upset with that. They could have gone either way. Here's Annie Cumbo on the serve again. Still 3-2 as we play this point over. Far side, Wickersham dug out by Cumbo, stayed underneath the ceiling so it didn't hit, and then it was misplayed by Brandon Valley. So a point for the Governors. Was not hit cleanly by the Lynx, and Pierre will take advantage of any mistake Brandon Valley gives you. They've scored 2 of their 3 points on Lynx mistakes so far in this fourth set. Near side, that's blocked up by Terwilliger and Kaiser. They've scored 4 in a row now as Pierre, and they take a 4-3 lead. Cumbo is back to serve again here for Pierre. That's a big 4th point there for Pierre to take that lead. It looked a little sluggish to start this 4th set for the Governors, but now they lead it by 1. Cumbo to the serve, Muller to receive it. To the far side, Wickersham, that's down for a kill. And Josie Wickersham has tied it right back up 4-4. Muller will go back to serve. The libero here for the Brandon Valley Lynx. 4-4 here in set number 4. That one will go out from Muller, and the Governors are right back on top 5-4. The 3rd mistake here early on from the Brandon Valley Lynx in this 4th set. Pierre's only scored 5 points so far in this 4th set, and 3 mistakes from Brandon Valley. Sanchez on the serve. It'll be over off the net, and then a 2-hit violation called on Jenna Bush. As she didn't get the first one cleanly and then hit it again, so it's now 5-5. Sydney Benson, the 5'5" sophomore. The lefty will serve for the Lynx. As we are tied 5-5 in the 4th set. Price to receive it. Sanchez now. Kaiser goes down with a huge kill. And Avery Kaiser makes it 6-5. That's a huge kill for Kaiser. 9 kills now in the afternoon. So now here is Kaiser. Over, off the net, still play Wickersham. That's dug out by Cumbo. Price will play it back for Kaiser to get it over. Boy, what a play from Kopp. Missed the first one. Then it goes in the net from Brandon Valley, so the Governors will pick up the point to go up 7-5. I don't know how Kopp was able to play that again, because the first one came towards her. It goes into the net. She circled around and was able to get it back up again. And Brandon Valley was able to make the play. It looked like it was going to be an easy point for the Governors, but Kopp made that a much more difficult point for Pierre than what it looked like it was going to be. That's a fantastic play from the Brandon Valley setter. And then Kaiser goes into the net, and it's now 7-6. And a little bit of delay, wiping some sweat off the floor. The last time that the Governors were here at home, they took on Sioux Falls Lincoln, and we had a little bit of some problems with the sweat on the floor. As Price somehow got it over, almost jumped too soon for it. Now Sanchez over from Kaiser, back towards the net. Then Kopp will play it out to the student section where the Governors will get the point. It is now 8-6. It feels like it's been a long time, and it has been. September 18th was the last time the Governors were at home as we play here on October 2nd. Sioux Falls Lincoln got swept here by the Governors. And the towel situation, the 3rd set, the referee decided to take the towel away from Sioux Falls Lincoln. Here's Kopp now, it's over, and that's going to be down, and a big kill from Steeman to make it 8-7. Governors still lead it by 1 here in set 4. After today, Pierre will be on the road at Aberdeen on Tuesday and Huron on Thursday. We'll have, for sure, the Huron game on Thursday. I believe we'll have the Aberdeen Central game on Tuesday. Sanchez. Now Schleckway will go over to the corner and plays it down. Schleckway put it all the way in the corner. No one there for Brandon Valley. And McKenna Schleckway will pick up the point. The Governors now lead at 9-7. Elise Christofferson will serve here for Pierre. Avery Kaiser relacing the shoes. So now here is Christofferson on the serve. Played for Wickersham to the near side. That one goes out from Gray. And it's now 10-7. Brandon Valley looking for a tip. I don't know if the Governors, I don't think the Governors had it. Referees didn't think so either. So now Pierre leads it by 3, 10-7. Here's Christofferson the serve. Near side Kopp over far side, and a kill for Steeman to make it 10-8. Well, the Governors won that first set 25-19. They won it by 6. They've not been able to get a lengthy lead. They led by 5 for the majority of that first set, but really didn't have a lengthy lead in any point in the second or third set. It's been mostly Brandon Valley. Here's Price. That one's tipped to the net. Played back out. Schleckway knocks it right back down. And McKenna Schleckway with another huge kill for the Governors. To make it 11-8. Schleckway with her 5th kill, and I'm telling you that hit right there when it gets played back to the net. McKenna Schleckway loves that spot. Loves that opportunity. As Price will serve it. At the net, it's tipped, and it's going to be played off the net and down, and the Governors now lead at 12-8. They're 4-point lead for Pierre. Brandon Valley, Coach Graves will take a timeout. 12-8 is their score here in set number 4. Governors down 2-1, needing this one to force a 5th and deciding set. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
When a disaster damages your home or business, you need immediate support from experts you can count on. ServiceMaster is there for your burst and leaking pipes, basement flooding, drying and dehumidification, roof leaks and failures, carpet and upholstery. We know your situation is unique. That's why we give every type of damage in every building the individual attention of certified experts who have the real-world experience to come up with the best solution. No type of damage is too big or too small for us to handle. We're standing by 24/7. Call ServiceMaster 844-902-2938.
Back here at Riggs High School, the Governors leading 12-8 in set number 4. Brandon Valley takes a timeout, their first of the 4th set. Remy Price is there to serve here for the Governors. So Price will serve over Moeller. Now here's Kopp to set it, middle of the floor, over, and no one there for the Governors. Dropped all in between all 6 of the Governors on the floor, and it's now 12-9. So a 3-point lead again here for the Pierre Governors. Steeman will serve here for Brandon Valley. From left to right, Christofferson receives. Sanchez puts it over, but Kopp is right there. Moeller now to the near side for Parliament. That's down for a kill. Back-to-back points here for Brandon Valley, and it's 12-10. You're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Again, we'll have South Dakota State football later on tonight. 5 o'clock we'll start coverage, or whenever we get done here, as Steeman will serve. Christofferson. Now here is Sanchez. And then Kaiser gets blocked up, and it's now 12-11. 3 straight points for Brandon Valley. And the Lynx, after the timeout, have put themselves in a really good spot. 3 straight points to pull within 1, and Steeman's got a chance to tie it up on the serve. Christofferson misplayed it, and an ace for Brandon Valley and Steeman, and we are tied 12-12. So Steeman again on another serve. 12-12 is their score. Price, Sanchez, now here's Kaiser. That's tipped to the net. Over from Moeller. And then it was going to be played over from Wickersham, but she gets called for a net violation. And the Governors will get the point and keep the lead. 13-12 is their score now here in set 4. Addison Cumbo was back to serve here for Pierre. And so Cumbo now on the serve. Wickersham receives it. Kopp to set it near side for Parliament. And that's down for another kill. And Parliament makes it 13-13. Brandon Valley has tied it back up again. Brooke Moeller will serve. And Moeller on the serve. Christofferson, now Kaiser. Over from Sanchez. Middle of the floor set from Kopp, far side for Wickersham. That's out. And the Governors are back up by 1, 14-13. Yeah, you like to get that lead back up to 4 or 5 again for Pierre. However, as long as you keep playing with them, point for point, it will be a little bit better there for the Governors. That one rolled off the net. It's going to be played back. Wickersham gets it over the third hit. Kaiser set from Sanchez. Over from Terwilliger, got blocked up and played from Wickersham. Now to the near side, blocked up again. Terwilliger blocks it up. And it's now 15-13. And the Governors lead by 2. Lily Sanchez on the serve. That goes in the net. Service error from the Governors. 15-14. Benson is going to be back in for Parliament, and we'll go back to serve here for Brandon Valley. So here is Sydney Benson for Kaiser. Now here is Terwilliger, over, dug out by Benson. Kopp, far side, Wickersham, over and down, and it's 15-15. So we are tied again here in set number 4. Brandon Valley looking to close it out here. They've taken the last 2 sets after the Governors won the first one. Benson the serve, Kaiser to receive it. Now here's Sanchez back for Kaiser. That's tipped off the net, and Kaiser gets called for 2-hit violation. There's no chance other than that happening for the Governors, so it's now 16-15. Brandon Valley leads by 1, and the Governors are down by 1 here in set number 4. Down by a set as well, needing it to win this one to keep it alive. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
A 1-point lead for Brandon Valley. Out of the timeout, the Governors still have 1 left, but the Lynx lead by 1, 16-15 here in set number 4. Benson on the serve, off the net, but Sanchez there to play it. Kaiser tapped over from Terwilliger. Set in the middle of the floor, off the net, rolls back over for the Governors, or for the Brandon Valley side. Coming for the back line, goes off the net, and it'll be a kill for Taylor Steeman. And it's now 17-15. And things are just going really well for Brandon Valley. Benson will serve again. Leading by 2 here in set 4. Price to receive it. Sanchez, now here's Kaiser over. Kopp, middle of the floor, played it back for Sanchez. Now Price over for Kaiser. Dug out by Moeller. Far side, Wickersham. That one goes out. So it is going to be out and a point for the Governors, 17-16. 1-point lead here for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Avery Kaiser again will serve and goes to the net. And the Governors another service error as 18-16. Governors down by 2. And now is Wickersham to serve. Coming to receive it. Sanchez now here for Price. That one was blocked, but it didn't go back across the net. And Remy Price will pick up the kill. And it's now 18-17. The Governors down by 1 again here in set 4. Reese Terwilliger will serve. That one, Wickersham got it over. The Governors miscommunication. It went right back across, and the Governors weren't ready for it. So it's now 19-17. And Pierre, that was one of their better chances to get it tied back up. So now Ellingson will serve. Received by Kaiser. Sanchez now for Price. Dug out by Wickersham. Played back Steeman from the back row coming in. Now here is Jenna Bush at the net. Far side goes down for a kill. Jenna Bush makes it 19-18. Governors are back down by 1. Elise Christofferson will be back in for Bush. And Christofferson will serve for the Governors. From the near side, right to left on the serve from Christofferson. To the back row, Benson got to it. Now Kopp over from Wickersham, and Cumbo is there. Now Sanchez for Schleckaway, and it's down for Schleckaway to get a kill to make it 19-19. I don't believe that she really got all of it, but it got just enough to land in the middle of the floor, and it's a tie 19-19 here in set number 4. And it is Christofferson the serve. Here is now Kopp Over from Wickersham, dug out by Kaiser. Sanchez now for Price, near side. That's blocked and it goes out, and the Governors have the lead 20-19. A 1-point lead here in set 4. They need the set to keep it alive and send into set 5. Elise Christofferson will serve again for Pierre, leading by 1. That one goes out from Christofferson. Another service error for the Governors. And it's 20-20 here in set number 4. We're late here in set 4. Governors down 2-1. 25-19, the Governors won the first set, and then 25-17, 25-15 for Brandon Valley. Sanchez, near side Price. That's out from Price, and it's 21-20. Back-to-back points for Brandon Valley, and they lead it by 1, 21-20. Here is going to be Kopp again to serve for Brandon Valley. On the jump serve, Christofferson off the net, and it's 22-20. 3 straight now here for Brandon Valley. And Coach Stocher will take her final timeout here of set number 4. Governors are down by 2, 3 points away for Brandon Valley to take the match. But it's not quite over yet. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
22-20, our score here in set number 4. Pierre Governors down by 2 and need this set to send us to set number 5. Kopp will serve it. Cumbo to receive it. Sanchez. It'll be over from Schleckaway. But a free ball for Brandon Valley. Kopp sets it to the far side. Stemmen had it tipped, and it's now Sanchez for Schleckaway. And then Schleckaway will get called for the net violation. So it's now 23-20. I think she had the bat footing when she got down in front of the net and slipped into the net. So it's now 23-20, and Brandon Valley is 2 points away from ending this here this afternoon. Cumbo, now here is Sanchez for Kaiser. That one's over, high up on the dig from Wickersham, and then a free ball for the Governors. Sanchez to set near side for Price. That was off of Brandon Valley. That's down for a kill, and it's 23-21. Governors are down by 2. They really need to get these next 2 points here. Brandon Valley 2 points away from a 4-set win. Remy Price in the serve. Kopp will set it to the far side. Dug out by Cumbo. Sanchez. Now Schleckaway. That was tipped to the net. Tipped again at the net. Then it will be the third hit over from Brandon Valley. Free ball for the Governors. Christofferson to set for Kaiser. Taps it over, but played from Kopp. Now Moeller on the bump set. Far side for Steeman. That is out. No tip from the Governors, and it's 23-22. Might have caught a break there. Looked like it was not tipped by Brandon Valley, but they say it was, and then Pierre is able to get the point, so they're down by 1, 23-22. Here is Remy Price on the serve. Wickersham now set from Kopp over the wall, but Christofferson there. Sanchez now for Kaiser and goes into the net, and it was not touched, so a 4-hit violation called on the Governors. And it's 24-22. And the referee from the near side is going to walk over there. Coach Stocher was saying that it was tipped, and the referees will talk it over. Well, this will be a huge break if they say it's going to be a replay again of the point. Right now, Brandon Valley leads 24-22. Referees are having a long talk. I think they're going to say it was tipped, and we're going to have a redo of the point. Coach Stocher was able to talk the referee, saying that it was tipped, and otherwise it was going to be a 4-hit violation. Coach Grage is looking for the explanation of it, and the Pierre Governors get a break. They catch a huge break. Still a chance to tie it up at 23-23. Got to make it hurt here for Brandon Valley. On the serve, Wickersham to receive it. Kopp to the far side for Steeman. That's tipped. Price can't get to it, so it's now 24-22 again. And the Governors have to score the next 2 points. They have to score. The Governors have to score the next 2 points because Brandon Valley is a point away from winning it in 4 sets. Steeman on the serve. And it is an ace, and the Governors will fall in 4 sets to Brandon Valley after picking up the first set win. The Governors 25-19. It was then 25-17, 25-15, and 25-22. The Governors now have fallen in back-to-back games. They're now 9-3. Brandon Valley is moving up to 12-6. The Governors fall for the first time here at home. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. Come back with the post-game show. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR.
This fall, sip on a warm, soothing apple cider and bathe in the radiance of the changing colors before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for fall sports. Stop for goal line stands, holler for a game-winning ace, and go berserk for a chip-in from the rough. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Monty Bechtold and Dr. Murray Thompson at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer you complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar. And we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, the Pierre Governors fall in 4 sets, as it was 25-19, 25-17. 25-19 for the Pierre Governors in the first set. And then it was 25-17 for Brandon Valley, 25-15, and 25-22. That second set for Brandon Valley, the Governors, it was 16-16. But Brandon Valley scored 9 of the last 10 points, 8 in a row, and then 9 out of 10 to pick up a win in that second set to move it to 1-1. And then it was back-to-back set wins after that, 25-15 and 25-22, as the Brandon Valley Lynx are now 12-6 on the season. And the Pierre Governors fall for the first time here at home. They lose, and they are now 9-3 so far now on the year. We'll talk with head coach Tiffany Stosher here in just a moment as she makes her way up here, as the Governors, again, are now 9-3 on the season and will be taking on Aberdeen Central. On the road, and then on Tuesday, Huron on Thursday, before returning back home for 5 of the last 6 games to finish out the season at home. As we welcome in Coach Tiffany Stosher of the Pierre Governors. Coach, I know that's not how you wanted this matchup to go against Brandon Valley, looking for a win, but there's a lot of positives to take from that game. What's the biggest positive? Let's first talk about that biggest positive takeaway from this matchup.
Well, I thought we did a lot better serve receive tonight. We passed pretty well. Put ourselves in position for some plays, and we executed. We know their block was big, and I thought that they shut us down quite a bit tonight. So passing in general was pretty good. Defense was really good at times. We're getting to open areas. They have a fast offense. They're a good team, and so I think defensively we played an okay game tonight.
And we've talked about this before. You made the mention you're not the tallest team. There's a lot of teams that are taller for you, and you kind of solved that tonight a little bit this afternoon with the Brandon Valley Lynx. A lot of girls that are standing 6 feet, and they had that height advantage, in which we haven't really, even if a team has had a height advantage, we've not seen that come into play, but we kind of saw that this afternoon.
Yeah, they're huge out there. They're absolutely huge, and they've got 2 blocks everywhere, and we got a 5'6" outside hitter that's trying to figure out a way to get around it, and so that's what we were dealt, and so we're going to figure out a way to get around it. We're going to have to, but tonight height came into play, that's for sure.
You picked up the first set win, 25-19, had a 16-16 tie in that second set, and then 8 in a row from Brandon Valley, which in those 8 straight points for Brandon Valley, there was a lot of good play for you guys. It just the breaks did not fall your way, and it kind of felt like Brandon Valley, every possible break that could go one way or the other was just falling for Brandon Valley tonight.
Yeah, it seemed that way to me too. I don't know if it's just because I'm coaching the
right.
other team.
We
but
might be biased about it.
We might be biased, but man, it did seem like every little thing. Just and those are hard to come over. It's almost like they just take the wind out of you a little bit every single time one of those calls that goes that way or a ball falls that way. It takes a little bit out of you, and you feel like you got to work harder. So it seemed like that to me tonight. I'm glad to hear you say it. I'm not the only one that's felt it.
I made that a couple comments during each of the sets. Just felt like when Brandon Valley was getting on a roll, and we'll give credit to them because they played a really good game this afternoon, but it just felt like those 50-50 balls and even ones that were almost 60-40 in favor of you guys, they just found a break to go their way to end up picking up a point, which is deflating, especially when you play well and you play a point well. It just felt like it was always going for them when it easily could have gone for you guys too.
Yeah, it's we kept trying to stay positive. It's hard to be excited and positive all the time when you're I'll say we're even with Brandon Valley as far as ability, and you know that each play it seems like every ball is 50-50, and it was hard to stay excited for 4 straight matches because it is stressful, and so we just trying to build each other up, and you could see times that we were getting back into it and momentum swings, and then there was times where we were just frustrated and down on ourselves. So these are just battles. This is part of learning. These are good battles. Brandon Valley, I'm not out there thinking we should have killed him or anything. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and so didn't go our way tonight.
Now 9-3 on the season, get to go on the road this week, and I don't want to say it's an easier stretch in the next 2 games because nothing is easy in AA volleyball, but now you're not playing one of the top 5, top 6 teams in AA. Aberdeen Central, which you saw earlier in the season with the sweep here at home, and Huron on Thursday, both on the road, and then you have to travel just once the rest of the year after that, but this week against Aberdeen Central and Huron, it's a little bit dangerous too because you're saying, well, we finally got through all these tough teams. These aren't as tough teams, and it might be a little bit easier to let the momentum and let the guard down a little bit. How do you handle that going into Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah, there is a little more stress with these. We can walk away from Brandon Valley and we can walk away from O'Gorman and say, gosh, they're really good and it didn't go our way. But Aberdeen and Huron are good too, but they're games that I feel like we should come away with. And so there is a little bit of stress there. I'm not sure where we're at mentally. This was a long week. This was the hardest week of our season. 3 games on the road till after 1 a.m., 2 nights, homecoming week. A lot of things just wearing on our girls. And so I'm glad the week's over. We'll rest Sunday and have a good practice on Monday and hit the road again for a couple more. I'm ready for that stretch of home games, though. This crowd's great, and it's time for us to have some home games.
Did you feel like there was a little fatigue at the end of the game, and maybe they were fighting through it, but did you feel like fatigue was starting to be an issue in that fourth set?
I think so. I mean, their schedules are all messed up right now. We're not getting home till they're probably not getting to bed till after 2 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday night, and it's homecoming and days are exciting, and they've got to be back in school first period, and that's all part of it, part of the thing. But I definitely could tell that they were wiped out at the end of this match.
So, again, Aberdeen Central on Tuesday. What's it going to take to knock them off on the road this time?
Aberdeen's improved. They've definitely improved. And, I think they're quite a bit better defensively, and their girls are getting comfortable offensively. So, same thing we've always done, try and throw them out of system and stay aggressive on our side of the court and, start getting back in the winning column. I think we need to mentally start figuring out how we can start believing in ourselves again.
Coach, I appreciate the time. We'll talk to you again here soon as you guys take on Aberdeen Central. Tough loss, but I know moral victories aren't always as good as actual victories, but I think there's a lot of good to take away from Brandon Valley.
Yep, absolutely. Good match for us. A lot of learning tonight.
Coach Tiffany Stosher of the Pierre Governor volleyball team as they fall in 4 sets here this afternoon. They won the first set 25-19, but then lost 25-17, 25-15, and 25-22 as they are now 9-3 on the season. Governors will be on the road on a Tuesday at Aberdeen Central. Should have that game for you here on KCCR. Work out some minor details. We'll have Pierre soccer and should have Pierre volleyball for you on starting at 4 o'clock with the Pierre soccer game at kickoff, and then 7 o'clock for first serve at Aberdeen Central. Should have both of those for you here on KCCR as we will work out some minor details to make sure that goes well for and we can get all those games on for you on at KCCR. Don't forget about South Dakota State. That's about 29 minutes away from us getting on the air for that. We'll have coverage. Tyler Merriam of South Dakota State will have the call for you here on KCCR as they take on Dixie State. Again, coverage will start at 5 o'clock. Thanks to Jacob Mayer back at the station as that will wrap things up for us here this afternoon. We got some NFL for you tomorrow afternoon starting at noon. 3 games for you in total, ending with the Sunday Night Football between Tampa Bay and the New England Patriots. That'll be starting with coverage at 7 o'clock. The doubleheader will start at noon tomorrow afternoon. Again, thanks to Jacob Mayer back at the station. John Wickler here from Riggs High School. A final 4-set loss for the Pierre Governors. They took the first set 25-19, but fell in the next 3, 25-17, 25-15, and 25-22, as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Athletics is brought to you by Avera St. Mary's, Xander Auto Parts, Bank West, Weather All Roofing, Faith Lutheran Church, Billion Financial, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Ferding Electric, Slumberland, Kruger Contracting, B&B Equipment, Bridget M. Photography, Sioux Nation, Edward Jones Financial, First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, Service Master, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Purist Foods, Kathy Sunshine Properties, All Pro Towing, Pierre Dental Clinic, Olson Plumbing, Lamb Motors, Midwest Cooperative, the May Adam Law Firm, Oahe Federal Credit Union, the Association of Weed and Pest, Fisher Rounds, Shane's Pharmacy, Todd's Electric, Wagner Auto, First United Methodist Church, East Pier Landscape and Garden Center, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. Join us all season on your home for Pierre Governor Athletics, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports